Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
All right, let's see if we can actually farm efficiently today. Or let's see if there's a vast amount of douchebags on. I mean, it is Saturday night. It's 9 o'clock. Probably a lot of douchebags. Douchebags come out on the weekends most. Usually. Guess we'll find out. I guess let's finish doing this real quick, though. Why isn't this loading? I wonder if there's an update for this week or name of this fucking week or the week or right? Simstar. Today rune week. What is this? A clickable mouse over week aura. I like the one I have. No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. How do I don't get this fucking website. Engravings. Replace your PB rank after the next reset and displays in a... Don't I have that? Hmm. Huh. What the fuck? How the fuck do I change that? Access your information. Diaper. Aha! miserable forever. Wait a minute. This is not even.
That's still recharging.
Sorry, Hunter. You know what sucks? I didn't get a level from that, so I almost killed him for no reason. Almost.
Need a adventurer. Have you ever considered becoming a research assistant? No, I'm not sure what I'll do without your abilities. Intelligence, curiosity, and strength, all combined into one package.
It's too far away.
I need to make more iron grenades.
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, friend. I'm just gonna sell those. Oh.
Ah, I'll get started on those wings right away. I can almost taste them already. And here's the recipe in case you want to make them yourself.
Are these bots? There's no way, right? I'm gonna test this out.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. It's too far away.
Bro, how? How do you not get knocked off your mount? Like, I don't get shit like that.
Hi. It's a start, adventurer. And it'll have to do until we hear word from Ironforge or the Explorers League. Now, if only I could find some salt somewhere for my quenching barrel.
Quenching barrel. Hmm.
That's still recharging. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only.
Hi. Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
See you soon.
Well met. Safe travels.
What's on your mind?
See you soon.
What?
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar.
Oh, great. I don't have this. Lucky babies. Yo. Yo. Wow, 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 yippee yo, yippee yay. Wow, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Is that stupid fucking buzzing back? That stupid fucking buzzing back? Like damn, damn. Like a damn, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like a damn. Like a damn. What the fuck? Fuck you nerds doing, man?
Hello. No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
Oh shit, I can learn that now.
Have a good one.
to you?
Stairs.
It wasn't my fault, really. It wasn't. Greetings.
Oh, you know what comes out tonight? Or it should? What does this lead to? Oh, nothing. Cuddle the babies for a little bit. If I fall asleep, that's your good night selfie. What the fuck? $3 gold? Wow. What the fuck are you nerds doing, man? Curse. I could save that for curses whenever I'm cursed.
Dispels polymorph effects on our friendly target. Also restores health and mana. All right. See if we can get a wolf farm going. I need to get PvP going is what I need to do. But ASL. I got permabanned and WoW for no reason. I highly doubt that. Let's see.
Wait, what? This World of Warcraft account has been closed and is no longer available for use. Wait, did I got banned? Wait, I'm banned! Wait, what? And I got banned on my other account too. Wait, is that a joke? Wait, I'm banned on AU. No, but now it's not the same joke, it's true. This water has been closed. Wait, there is no way I got banned on both of my accounts on AU. Wait, is that a joke? Why would I get banned? I told you. Wait, why? You're... Oh, no, I didn't buy gold. Let me see. I got banned for real.
How many accounts has this fucker got,
Account
man?
ban or suspended.
Got like 5 accounts.
Here we go. Hey, yo, bro, I got banned on both accounts. Oh my god, bro. And let me see my email what it says. How come I get banned on notice greeting offense exploiting activity cheat program acts? Here we go. This account was closed for use unauthoritated cheat program, also as hack or bot. It's not funny actually. This morning I wake up and my Discord people was making fun of the fact that I got banned on 2 accounts. It is not fun. Chat, if out of the sudden you will get permaban and you will get this out of the sudden and you will say that account action, account closure, offense, exploiting activity, unauthorized and plan acts. Would you think it's funny? Of course not. Alright, check this out. So basically, yesterday I got banned on 2 accounts, on 2 Europe accounts, one on Living Flame server and one on the Lone Wolf server. Does that make sense so far? And I got this thing. So I was kind of fucking pissed off. Okay, so I make an apply. I always say that, chat, an appeal on this, and I got that. Watch out, are you guys ready? And I got this. This is after my second thing. Dear Frederic, your ticket has received the following response. Greeting. This action has been taken in accordance with our team of years of our gun policy. Alright, which all players acknowledge and agree to pure playing. This policy and constitution allow the maintenance of offense, blah, 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 blah. So, what is wrong with this? Yes, king, but answer. And this has to change tomorrow, tonight, in the next 5 minutes. So what I'm trying to say is, I feel like this is, before I'm gonna say that, I say, this is really disrespectful for the customer of people that are buying product or like are subbing to this. Especially when it's a permaban. Does that make any sense? So basically, imagine you get permaban. Hey, it's something. Getting permaban your account when you did nothing. It's crazy. It's not fun. I think Blizzard forgot that how many times you put in this account. Yo, bro, I had one warrior level 50. I had a mage level 50. I have a rogue level 50, and I had a druid level 40. 2 accounts. All the runes, the STV event, mining, engineering, the number of time that people put in this game, it's crazy. And on top of that, we paid every month. So I feel like the least that Blizzard could do is, at least whenever it's a permaban, I think we should talk to a human. I think we deserve, as a customer that we paid and we put so much time into the video game, we deserve to talk to a customer. Like, please, like, there is no way that Blizzard give us a bot insert when you got permaban. Hey, you get permaban, it's something, but Blizzard, I feel like they don't play their own game. Especially when you look at Season of Discovery, there's no way, you know what I mean? So I don't think they do play, because if they will be playing the game, they will put as much time as we do. They wouldn't give us a fucking bot answer when we get permaban. Does that make any sense? And it's crazy, I swear to God, dude. You know what? This morning, I wake up at 4 in the morning. I wake up at 4 in the morning to see if I got a reply about this. And when I got that, I was so fucking pissed, you have no idea. I was so pissed, in fact, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. At 5 in the morning, I was thinking about right now, oh, can I make a video to show how dumb is this company? It is frustrating, and I just want to say something. I got unbanned, but even though I got unbanned, I am still pissed off. Not only for this, because there are some people right now that they lost their account. They lost their account like I did. Me, I'm pretty sure I got a privileged streamer to get unbanned. But bro, I'm pissed because just for you guys, there's so many people that I saw. Check this out. Are you guys ready? Yo, same happened to me 3 weeks ago. I've been trying to contact anyone on the Blizzard and Warcraft team, but seems impossible. Account, it's still banned. With the ticket, you only got copy paste message. Blizzard, please stop doing this. Okay? It is extremely disrespectful to your customer. We deserve better than that as a customer services. Does that make any sense? Especially at least when it's a permaban. Whatever, dude. If it's 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, fine. Alright. You want to disrespect it, it's fine. But for a permaban, no, I'm sorry. You need to understand how many time we put on those accounts. It's for some people, it's our life. Chat, please. One in the chat if World of Warcraft is your life. Please. I'm gonna put one because, bro, guess what? It's my life. I play this game every fucking day. On my day off, I play. So, us, the No Life ND, we deserve not even an explication, because there's people that get banned and we didn't do anything. So please, Blizzard, do something about it right now, okay? Give the video to everyone. It has to change. And I just want to say one more thing. You know, when I see those type of things, do you know what I miss, chat? Do you know what I miss? Do you want to know what I miss? 2005, baby. 2004, baby. You know back then? When I had something going on? No, but for real, you know what's going on? I had a ticket.
Call him.
Someone will whisper me in the game, and it wasn't a bot.
That
And he
too.
was even doing a little RP. Hi, the star of the moon is poggering in the lair, and there I am. How may I help you? I'm a Blizzard customer. Wow. Wow. Now we get permaban, and we got a bot message. Also happened to me. I went through like 8 pages, and it was the same automatic response every time, never changed. It's crazy, and those messages, it's everywhere. Look at that. Yo, this is it. They gotta stop this they gotta stop this auto ban BS. Sorry guys, I'm excited. It's just like there's a lot of emotion right now. They make too much money to not have a staff. It's kind of true though. Like, it's insane. This is a multi-millionaire company, and when they permaban someone, they give us a bot answer. Blizzard, please, man. This game where the player base is bot tester, it's an out Warcraft dev. Treat your players better. Amen. Right. He's totally right. Alright. There's another one. There's another one. It's insane. He says he got banned his account for 15 years. Ah, there it is. At the same happened to my main account. I've sent 4 or 5 ban appeals, and Blizzard refused to overturn it. 15 years old account gone with Blizzard refusing to help. Hey, it's crazy. Isn't it? Ah, that was my little man just want Arcane Crystal from the rich Torgulven, and what is he given? Not PPC. Yeah, there's some meme going on right now. This always happened to pay you. No, but for real. So am I missing something to say? Cause this is going straight to YouTube. Am I? I think that's pretty much it, bro. I think I did the overturn on it. It's really fucking sad. I feel extremely bad for everyone if you ever got banned for this. I swear that, like, yesterday I was really sad. This morning when I wake up at 4 in the morning, I saw that. I was pissed. I couldn't even fucking sleep. And I got unbanned, but still I'm still pissed. Because there are some people that didn't get my streamer privilege. Because let's be real, I'm pretty sure this is a streamer privilege. There are some people out there that are still getting banned. So they need to fix that. They need to fix the bot, and the bot reply like this. And I think they need to do something about the in-game full report. I don't think you should be able to permaban someone via in-game by reporting. This is dumpus. Yeah, thank you, Peyo, for speaking on this. Blizzard need to change their customer support. It's so cringy. It is. Yeah, I was really sad, huh? Because you must be okay, but Peyo, you have 4 accounts. Yeah, but like I said, yo, this warrior, man, I have all the runes, I have the gear, everything. It's annoying. This guy as well. I have a rogue, I have a mage, I have a dude, come on. Yeah, thank you, yo. So I was talking to my editor this morning. And I was like, oh, I got unbanned. Are we still doing the video? I feel like I said to myself, I think we should, because it's not because I got unbanned that it fixed all the issue of how bad is the customer services. Does that make sense? I don't think my YouTube gonna get that many views and stuff like this. But please, to be honest, if you want to make change, I think we're gonna upload it tomorrow. For sure, bro. If you can just like the video and stuff like this, I will really appreciate that, because it's really fucking sad, to be honest. Sounds good?
Update on the current situation. Uh-oh. I wonder what situation that is. So, they put this out, I guess, earlier, 12 hours ago, earlier today. It's Battlestate Games. It's from Nikita. It's the same main guy. So, he says, let me clarify the situation a little more detail regarding owners of Edge of Destruction Edition, Edge of Darkness, excuse me, edition, and access to the cooperative mode and other issues. First of all, PvE game mode is not DLC. DLC, in our understanding, is the major additions to the game, including various functionality and content that are released after the official release of the game as themed DLC packs. Secondly, this specific functionality of PvE mode is necessarily located on a separate network infrastructure because essentially you play on our servers only in closed mode. At this stage, it is not possible to launch all players who are EOD holders. Right now, we simply do not have the required amount of resources for this. We observe your dissatisfaction, and we have decided that the functionality of PvE mode will be available for free to all owners of Edge of Darkness at the release of the game, when the server infrastructure will be improved to the required capacity. Now you have all had the opportunity to test this mode by purchasing the Unheard edition of the game or upgrading to the version. We also decided to give a 50% discount when upgrading to the Unheard edition from the Edge of Darkness edition. We plan to send 1 free Left Behind edition keys to everyone who's already been upgraded. Moreover, any player of any version of EFT can have the opportunity to test the PvE mode. We want to add the ability to purchase a separate early access to this mode. For EOD owners, there will be a 70% discount on the purchase of early access to PvE. It would be interesting to hear your thoughts on this idea. I mean, this isn't really that bad, right? It's probably the best one that they've had so far. It's still bad, but like it's the least worst one. I would say that. Yeah, it's the least worst one. Why couldn't they just offer this off the get-go and subvert all the drama? I don't know why. I have no idea. So basically, the reason why this is DLC is because it still runs off of the same base game. So in general, a DLC is anything that, like for example, World of Warcraft Plunderstorm is like DLC. In addition to the game, that's like a new way of playing an existing game, is DLC. You're not making a new game. Like in any definition of DLC, this does not fall under that category. At least it doesn't sound like the Magic 8 Ball. That's true. Wrong. Try again tomorrow. Look at the first mod comment. Okay. Last time I checked, a brand new game mode that the game's never had is a pretty major addition to the game. That's obviously DLC. Popular questions that appear in this thread. How's a new game mode not major content, so therefore not DLC? Well, look, I mean, here's the truth. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it, right? It is DLC. By any normal person's definition of DLC, a PvE mode is DLC. That's just the way it is. Nobody is going to imagine that it's not DLC. Like, if you polled 1,000 gamers and you asked them, is this DLC? I bet you'd have at least 950, if not all 1,000 of them, saying, yeah, it's probably DLC. Like, come on. And also, like, there's no dictionary definition of this, so really, whenever you give people something and then you misdefine it in a way that's non-advantageous to them, that they clearly don't understand, they're gonna get pissed off about it. I mean, like, it's really not that complicated. Like, so it doesn't matter, like, what your definition is, because, you know, this is like another example of the customer's always right. If the customer thinks this is DLC, then it's DLC, especially if pretty much all the customers think that. And I think that's where they're at right now. You advertised the arena as DLC previously, it is no longer advertised as DLC. Well, exactly, right? And the reason why they advertised the arena as DLC, it's because the arena was DLC.
Oh,
that's the reason why. So why is this happening? And also, like, I think that they understand that there's obviously like doublespeak going on, because if they didn't realize that, they wouldn't have changed the line about DLC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think that that's the best way that you can tell that they did it on purpose, is the fact that they changed their wording. So like, if they, and like, why would you need to change the wording? Well, the reason why is because you have redefined DLC in a way that is advantageous for you, but that doesn't necessarily mean the customer has to, you know, follow along with that. Arena was basically a standalone asset flip. It had nothing to do with the base game and core gameplay loop. Yeah, well, maybe the PvE doesn't either. EA is watching us off the corner and taking notes. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see, the rest of this still very tone deaf and
Dude.
arrogant. Tarkov is still in beta, and you use the money we gave you to fund other bullshit we didn't ask or expect. Common sense should tell you to don't move resources from anywhere until Tarkov is feature complete. Once you've shipped the game, then go and waste whatever resources you want doing your own shit. I think that's pretty fair. It is. Y'all are so close to hitting the nail on the head, yet miss due to arrogance every time. It's not due to arrogance, it's because they don't want to. So this is the problem that the Tarkov developers have. They can't give everybody the PvE because they don't have the server capacity for it. Now, so how do you solve that problem? Well, you solve that problem by not releasing something like this in the first place. That's the way you solve the problem. But now that they're in this, there is no easy solution for them. Because if they can't give everybody the server space, they can't afford the server space, they're stuck. But the truth is that this is a problem that they've created themselves. They did this to themselves. It's not like it's some other, accident or anything like that. It happened because of their own actions. So close, but still not listening clearly. Oh, you almost had it. Yeah, I feel like this is better. Let me clarify something too. If you access a mode PvE version through a game, original multiplayer, as far as you can't play the specific mode without the game, then it's 100% part of the game, making it a DLC. Yeah, this guy has the best definition of it. He did it better than me, right? Yeah, I agree with that.
Dude, I can't believe I got this. What the fuck? Still going strong. Three amazing paladins are so godly cheap. I might get back into Diablo.
Now, there are several great paladin builds in Diablo 2 Resurrected, but some of them take so many high runes, you either have to whip out your credit card in order to get the gear for it, or maybe you're lucky enough to have a couple decades of D2 JSP gold accumulated that you can go ahead and use to get all of these high runes it takes to make these incredibly expensive rune lists. But that's not all of them. There's actually 3 builds that are incredibly good early on and budget-wise, and are actually even great and even better late game with kind of like end game gear that is actually obtainable for the average Joe or Jane, all 1.6% of you. I see you. So that's what we're going over today. The 3 best paladin builds that the average person can actually play. They're either great on playthroughs or early on, so I'm going to go over budget gear options that make these builds actually great, and even end game gear options that are actually obtainable for the average person. Now we're taking a look at the original Giga Chad here in Diablo 2, well, at least for like the last decade at minimum, ever since they added in synergies that made these blessed hammers absolutely amazing. Now behind you, you see
yeah, I don't care about that. Whisper. It says it's better than this, but it's not. Yo. Yeah. Really? That sucks. Mm-hmm. Yay. Have fun with that. Leave Tuesday? Re yes, sir. Take that money. No, you're good. I'm just trying to read something. All right, time to slap.
Need help? Where is it you would like to go, lad? For just a few coin, my griffins can get you there faster than even the swiftest horse.
Look at my horse is so amazing. Give it a look. I'm trying to think. I think I think the play is to play this. Play Divine Storm. Improved Hammer of Wrath. Back to the old build. I think that's the play.
Day Artus has completely lost it. You were wrong. Damn, look how big Schoolboy is getting now. Damn.
I can't build my fucking depot. I can't build my depot! T-click. Ah! Shut up! What was stupid?
Stealth. Hearthstone.
Well,
Leave it to good old Shakes O'Green. I knew that he was the right captain for the mission. Say, adventurer, you seem to be an adventurous type. My fleet is stuck in Booty Bay until we can restock. There are some heavy things brewing here and abroad, and I need to get some top-secret correspondence to Shakes O'Green, who is tied up off the Arathi coast. Can I trust you to deliver this message safely and in confidence?
Greetings. My old buddy Stoli owes me a very special bottle of rum. He tends the bar at Steamweedleport in Tanaris, Kalimdor, and he promised me that the rum there is stronger than anything we can find in Booty Bay. He's so confident that he says if I try that rum and don't agree with him, then he'll double the money he owes me. Well, I think he's not as confident as he was when last
The fuck? You could just buy that now?
He's afraid to give me that rum, but I don't back down from wagers. So why don't you talk to him for me?
Stealth.
Dude, my paladin's looking pog champ. Nice, bro.
Sure, I remember you, adventurer. Back from scouting, I see.
Bloodsail buccaneers attacking Booty Bay. They might as well throw themselves off the Overlook Cliffs. Nonetheless, by bringing me this information, you have done my fleet of swashbucklers a great service. The Blackwater Raiders thank you. Kraz speaks highly of your dedication to the Blackwater Raiders. I am going to trust you with a mission of extreme importance to the fleet. Infiltrate the so-called Southern Command Post the Bloodsail Buccaneers have established on the waters. Bring me their charts along with their written orders. We shall see exactly what those scum are up to.
$195 out of $255. Shit.
That's still I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's still recharging. That's still recharging. I can't cast it. That's still recharging.
Incoming underwater quest. This quest has you going underwater in an area surrounded by elites. While it's easy to avoid them, they may still aggro. You may want to skip this quest if you don't push on water breathing to use for it. I have water breathing.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
So far, the damage is definitely worse. I'm wondering if we just... Good God.
What? Ah, where'd you get these?
No, don't tell me I don't want to know. Who sent you? Seawolf? You need some. Well done. And when you showed Shaky those giblets, how hard did he shake? Ha! He's so easy to read. When I play cards with him, I can't help but win. Thanks for your help, adventurer. Now it's your turn to get paid. My list is shortening, but there are still people who owe me. Next, we have Maury Clubfoot Wilkins, John the Crow, and Chucky Ten Thumbs. These scurvy dogs' debts are months outstanding, and I thought they skipped town to avoid paying up. Later, I heard they're cursed and bewitched and now wander the jungle ruins. But I don't care what their fate is. I want what's mine. They're at the ruins of Abaraz and the ruins of Jubul, northeast of here. Find them and collect.
Into fastest griffins this side of Airy Peak. Want to take a ride?
I wonder if I should test. Not sure.
That game that he can fucking play like that. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking actually kidding me? Did you watch the game? Did you see how he just attack moved into me? He's like, whoa, I'm way out of position. I guess I'll attack move. And then he's like, don't worry, I have 3 storms. And then he just does 3 storms on my army and wins the game. Bam, done. Ha ha. Unreal, man. Unfucking real. I feel like I played that really, really well. But at the end, I guess I should have sent units back because you just can't stop a counterattack from Protoss. Yeah, Terran is a handicap. There's no fucking question about that. God damn it. I outplayed him so fucking hard there, too. Sorry, the counterattack is too good. I have 3 storms at home. Everything you do is really hard and takes a lot of APM. I attack move. T-click. Protoss is hard. We don't have a bone draw. Fucking morons.
Say GG.
Whoever this guy's editor is.
Unranked barcode Protoss.
Romance Saint. Very good. I have an important task for you. This crate of power stones needs to go to Nethergard.
Holy fuck.
Lands. They won't hold their power
Yes,
for
that was a
long,
one
so we can't
base,
ship them
4
with the
gate
next
speed
caravan.
law all in.
You must
It was
take
just
them,
completely
and you
all
must
in
take
the
them
entire
quickly.
game from A to
Bring
Z.
them to Quartermaster
Ran new
Lundgren's
account that was a
in
barcode
Nethergard
with a
Keep.
sub
To
account
reach the
ID
keep,
that was a
you must
barcode.
travel east
And then he
through
disconnected when he
Midwest,
lost.
then
Like, hey,
east through
Artosis,
the
do you want to play the
Swamp of
least fun
Sorrow,
game in
then south
StarCraft
through the
possible? I'm like, yeah,
Blasted
sure, what is it?
Caution, adventurer.
Is it a
You will
TVP against an
travel
all-in?
through
They're like, no.
dangerous lands. Yet
Like,
you
okay,
must
is it
not
a TVZ against an all-in? They're like, no. Is it getting bunker rushed? No, it's not that either. Like, what is it? Like, your opponent will have exactly one more vulture than you, and you will get absolutely steamrolled because of that. Like, oh, really? Oh, yeah, that does sound like the least possible fun I could ever have. I would literally rather do anything. I'd rather play Warcraft 3 than lose because I have one less vulture. Look, okay, 12, 11.
Categories essays on.
Oh, yeah, he deserved to win. I had 11 and he had 12. So he did deserve to win. That was really stupid of me. To fucking do that. Literally one more vulture and I lose the game. It is the dumbest shit in the whole world. And people like him that just, he's looking for it because he's not good at anything else. He's just like, yeah, I have this build optimized. I skip this one SCV in the special place and I generally have one more vulture and then I win the TVT, but I'll never be good.
X300, hello Artosis. Hope you're having a great day today. All the best to you and your family.
Thank you, that's really kind. Just kidding, suck my balls, 777.
What the F?
I can't build my depot. I can't build my fucking depot. I can't build my depot! He's chasing me and I can't build it! Because I keep going in the fucking way!
Oh my
Stop
God.
it. Get some help.
This all pops out, I'm just leaving.
Stop it. Get some help. Tell him, Michael Jordan. What?
It's truly the stupidest fucking video game ever made. Truly.
X300, honestly this guy is a crazy
What
savage.
in the
He knew you wouldn't even consider
Fuck.
another gateway push. That guy is a master
Oh.
in strategy, just doing things you wouldn't expect. He probably read The Art of War. Nice try, RT,
What?
but you got matched against a stronger opponent. Better luck next
I won't
time.
even say anything because I know that you're giggling to yourself because you know how untrue that is. Look at this. There he is again on butter again. So this is the third time I played this fucking asshole.
Careful,
on butter.
buddy.
Think
Might
about
get
that.
ganked.
Think about that.
Mind control.
Yep. You're such a loser.
I like how two of them froze for that.
Bro, why is there an army of Horde here, man?
X300, honestly, Artois,
So stupid. What are y'all doing, man?
But you had your chance to revenge and you missed it. You had no excuse not knowing he would cheese. Also,
I literally
after
went
25 years,
fucking
you should know you need to
fuck
make
you!
a bomb.
Shut up!
Cool, y'all are busy. Oh my God, bro.
You donated $3.33. Alert. Beware. Massive forehead alert. Artie cannot contain the
This guy
honor or
needs to
hard work.
fucking
Go
uninstall,
away.
seriously.
That's near.
He needs to uninstall. Fucking asshole. This fucking asshole, man. Just one of 70 to 100 S rank foreign Protosses that nobody knows. Nobody knows. He just makes a gate next to your base every game. Every game's on butter, by the way. Polypoid, no. Vermeer, no. He has to know where you are. He has to know where you are, and he has to go down there and he has to make his buildings next to you. It's the only way you can play. It's the only fucking way you can play. Just another fucking S rank foreign Protoss, man. How many are there? How many are there? How many?
Meniseko donated $3.33.
5 Terrans, 7 Zergs,
The sound of boredom.
100 Protoss.
25 years. 25 years of experience. Are you kidding me? Pathetic display of StarCraft. You should play
It is nonsense. It takes so much skill to stop. And there's like 7 rock, paper, scissors situations there. with absolutely perfect micro, you just stop it. Very few people have micro that good, so you have to kind of like strategize and like it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up how strong it is. Literally, if you just make gateways in the center of the map with Protoss, you go to A rank. That's it. I've already tested it. Cyber Psycho, thank you for gifting 10 subs. I appreciate it, man. Oh, look at that. Unranked. Fucking barcode, whatever. I mean, random, whatever. It's all the same fucking shit. Every game is fucking bullshit. Everything is bullshit. Just random player. Let's do it. Butter twice in a row against that fucking asshole. And now we'll just play against random. Because that's what I want to do. I just want to play against random players. It's really, I mean, you guys sit here and you watch, and it's like over 90% of the games I play are against cheese. It's just, that's it. Just fucking cheese. 90%. I'm literally higher MMR Protoss than him. Literally higher. Literally higher MMR than that guy. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I have this all in where I don't interact at all, and then I just go. Cyber Psycho, thank you for gifting another 10 subs, man. Appreciate it. You the man. It's so frustrating to get on here, and I have like a good attitude every day when I start, and I really want to practice and get better. And it's like, okay, butter with proxy gate twice. Okay, now this guy's just gonna sit there and do a 3 base all in. Probably had 48 probes. Just fucking 10 gate, just attack move, that's it. Yo, my fan Artosis. Is it the current trend in KR to dress like you don't get laid, or are you just doing your own thing? Oh, I like you guy in the chat now. That's funny. Thank you.
My first mega dungeon experience. What does that even mean?
Welcome, my friends, to a rapidly changing Phase 3 of Season of Discovery. Every class seems to be getting a big change in some way or another. From priests and boomkins getting big damage buffs to paladins becoming mana-generating machines for their whole raids, there have been some enormous balance changes. These changes are designed to make the weakest classes a lot stronger and make them more viable. But will it really have the desired effect? And have the long-term implications of these changes been truly considered yet?
I don't get it.
Let's deep dive into every aspect of the Phase 3 Season of Discovery balancing together. We're going to start off by talking about all the recent balancing changes Blizzard's been doing. And that's really important to do because it sets the tone for what Blizzard's going to be doing in the future. Their philosophy, if you will. The first big change is that the Shadow Priests and the Boomkins are getting a 10% damage increase. But the thing is, it's not exactly 10%. So I'm going to distract you by kicking some gnomes while I explain the math. The thing to understand is that the shadow form increase from 15 to 25% is not huge. It doesn't affect your sappers, it doesn't affect your pets. What you also have to keep in mind is that it's a multiplicative with your other buffs and your debuffs, which means the total outcome is an 8.7% increase to shadow damage. Not enough to really move the needle in your raids. If you didn't have a Shadow Priest before, you're not going to bring one now. That being said, it makes Shadow Priests even more insane in PvP. As for Boomkins, they actually do get a 10% damage increase. Pretty much works exactly like Darkmoon Fairbuff would. Really nothing changes with Boomkins though. They're still middle of the pack DPS. Very terrifying in PvP now though. So for Hunters, what's really changed is the rotation. At 5 stacks of sniper training, aim shot is instant. That means you can fit in an aim shot in between your chimeras. And Chimera got a base weapon percent increase from 120% to 135%.
It's Chimera, man.
Because of the nature of Hunter
Chimera.
Sims, they're not always a 100% reliable picture. And that's because there's just so much movement in an actual raid that can't really be transmitted into a sim. That being said, though, it seems like the overall damage increase from all these different buffs is about 200 to 300 for range hunters. That makes hunters really, really attractive for raids right now, and kind of broken for open world farming as well. As for paladins, some big changes.
Divine
Their
Storm
Crusader Strike now
sucks.
refreshes their seals. Sacred Shield's up to 60 seconds now instead of 30. And they can seal twist now, which should have some big PvP implications.
Well, hold on. Let me
Perhaps
level up the
biggest
mace all the
change,
way. I
though,
feel
is
like that's the
change to
problem.
Seal of Martyrdom. So now for paladins, they're generating a huge amount of mana. Every single swing they're doing, they're dealing 10% of that damage back to themselves. That's converted to mana for their raid at a rate of 133%. That multiplier is so much bigger now. So what that means is your raid is getting an enormous amount of mana. Even one Ret Paladin is almost enough to sustain an entire raid of casters. Basically the same amount as 3 shamanistic rages on cooldown. As for long-term implications, definitely going to see more Ret Paladins in raids. At least 2 in every single raid. I do think Rets are going to be scarier in PvP as well. As a priest, that's bad news for me, because I'm already terrified of them. As for shamans, Blizzard's trying to make melee LA shamans a thing of the past, with mental dexterity only triggering from Storm Strike and Lava
no,
Lash.
not this
It
quest.
has an added buff to range
I think
LA.
I remember
Burn
this
increases
quest.
flame shot damage by 100%, and increases dot damage by 6 seconds too. This definitely feels like an attempt to fix the class identity of LA Shamans, because after all, LA Shamans should be at max range one-shotting all of us, not sitting in melee range. Then talking about rogues, Mutilate spec is pretty much entirely untouched. Instead, Blizzard is trying to make Saber Slash a viable spec. The bleed can stack up to 5 times now, and the bleed effect now increases your Sinister Strike and your Saber Slash impact damage. Ultimately, though, unless you just really love swords, most rogues are just gonna keep running Mutilate. And other than those absolute sword-loving fellas, you're really not gonna see any changes in PvP either. Perhaps most importantly, though, is that Ret Paladins are now generating a huge amount of mana for those raids from Seal of Martyrdom now, so the multiplier has been increased significantly. The outcome is that 1 Ret Paladin is equal to approximately 3 shamanistic rages on CD from shamans. Its enormous mana has extremely far-reaching implications for the endgame as well. So there is one other change that's been happening behind the scenes that nobody talks about, which is scaling. So particularly classes like Warriors scale extremely well, which means they're pulling ahead of other classes just by default. So in that very first week of Sunken Temple, the guilds that went in first, they had mages, they had hunters. That's because those classes leveled the fastest. The result was actually quite a bit of failing. So when our guild went in, we kind of looked at everybody else that was failing, and we brought in our own strategy of diversifying, bringing a lot of support. The Feral Druids, the Resto Druids, the Shadow Priests, the Mages, the Hunters, the Rogues, everything we could think of to maximize our success. And we found success as a result, having all those supports, having the inner rates, having the battle res. It definitely helped us to get the World 11th clear. But immediately after our clear, they heavily nerfed Sunken Temple, about 50%. And with the lower difficulty, and I still think it was very difficult, I had many wipes on my pub runs, it meant that for a lot of guilds, the bosses were loot pinatas. And loot pinatas need maximum damage. You gotta clear those bosses as fast as you can. Everybody wants great parses, they want a speed run. Those things are rewarded by bringing the highest possible damage classes. So within 2 weeks of the phase launching, I could already feel like groups were looking for those maximum damage classes. The Druids, the Paladins, that would have been so amazing that first week, were starting to kind of be shoved out the door. Instead, they were being replaced by more and more warriors. And I guess whoever could support those warriors and amp them up. Now I understand it's only a 20-man raid, and there are only limited spots, but it feels really bad to be a long-time raider, playing that boomkin, playing that healer, and you just get benched because you're no longer necessary. And why not just bring a warrior instead? So in this raid comp section, I really wanted to set the stage for the rest of the video, the problems the game is facing, because it doesn't feel like playing a support role is really rewarded anymore.
Fuck is that damn thing?
I'd love to hear your thoughts about what you think if a longtime raider were to be benched from their guild because they don't play that optimal class, the highest damage class. Has it ever happened to you? Do you think it's even a big problem to worry about? It's important now to talk about Blizzard's balancing history. In the original classic WoW, Blizzard would have just sat back and let all the balancing problems happen. There have been plenty of evidence, after all, that in the years of private servers, warriors were the best choice to deal maximum damage. If the classic meta was to stack warriors, was it really Blizzard's place to step in and intervene? Fast forward to 2024, though. We're playing Season of Discovery, and Blizzard specifically promised that things would be different. In your endgame raids, you wouldn't be stacking 15 of the same class anymore, let alone warriors. So whether warriors or something else entirely, it really felt like class stacking would be a thing of the past. You could just play whatever you wanted. Except in Phase 3, nothing has changed at all. Class stacking is just as prevalent as ever, perhaps more so than ever. And it really doesn't seem like it'll be changing in Phase 4 either. See, once you cover all the relevant buffs and debuffs, why wouldn't you just bring the highest damage classes possible? It seems like Blizzard's entire balancing approach itself may just be fundamentally flawed. No matter what, as long as there's one class that's the strongest, it just makes more sense to stack that class. So we're left in this strange place where Blizzard can do all the balancing they want, but will it really fix anything?
God.
Or is there just a fundamental, deeper problem with the game that no amount of balancing can fix? That ultimately leads us to class utility versus damage, so let's dive into a core problem with the game. We're going into our deep dive of the problems facing damage dealers right now. We gotta start with the 10-man raids. It felt like Blizzard's design philosophy
Well,
was
it's a good way to
definitely
level up
working
the
in 10
fucking...
mans. If you wanted to stack a bunch of overpowered melee hunters in BFD, for example, you'd be missing key buffs like Wild Strikes. And if you wanted to drop healers, you might risk out on losing a key buff like Homunculi. And let's say you wanted to cut a mage, you'd be losing your food, your water, your arcane intellect. It just added up. So most of my Phase 1 and even my Phase 2 raids, it just actually looked like a rainbow. But then we got to the 20-man raids. All of a sudden, a huge number of flaws of the classic design started to show themselves. See, pretty much all the relevant buffs and debuffs can be almost entirely covered in a 10-man raid. So when you go up to the 20-man raid, all of a sudden you have 6, 7, 8 slots that could just be duplicates of whatever class happens to be the most damage. So that one spot in the 10-man reserved for the priest with the homunculi, well, it's still one slot, except in the 20-man raid now. And that doesn't change in a 40-man raid either. What does change is that all those support roles are just getting replaced by damage dealers. And of course that makes perfect sense. More damage means the bosses die faster. That means less concern about mana, less risk of dying, bigger parsing numbers, faster speedruns. Really, the #1 incentive that all raid leaders have is to maximize damage as much as humanly possible. The end result is that if you don't provide a 100% necessary buff or debuff for your raid, like Curse of Breath for example, you're gonna get replaced with a maximum damage character. So we now know that no matter what Blizzard does balance-wise, there's still a core fundamental problem that needs to be resolved in Classic. But we should definitely talk about some of the far-reaching implications of their recent balance changes. The biggest change being mana regeneration in raids. It seems like Blizzard is trying to completely phase mana out of the game. Now, if you're a Horde member like I am, you've probably not had to deal with mana problems for quite some time because of shamanistic rage. I know personally I don't even need to go farm demonic runes anymore, I don't need major mana pots. Because we do class stacking of shamans and warriors, I have plenty of mana. Another big far-reaching implication of these balance changes we just saw is that your Shadow Priests and your Boomkins are going to be complained about a whole lot in Phase 4. You can already see those Reddit threads forming of people complaining about getting one-shot. While a 10% damage buff won't really move the needle for Shadow Priests and Boomkins in raids, it'll definitely move the needle in PvP. And that's maybe one of my smaller complaints that Blizzard is doing with their balancing. They'll make a small change to something like a Shadow Priest in Phase 3, and then in Phase 4, Shadow Priest will be completely broken, everybody will complain, they'll have to nerf the class, and that feels really bad. There is one other long-lasting change we're going to be seeing, which is some kind of warrior move. And earlier in the video, we talked about how scaling is getting out of control for some classes, particularly warriors. What people are talking about right now, and what Blizzard seems like they might be doing, is rage normalization for warriors. It would really make warrior scaling feel a lot worse, while also making lesser geared warriors more viable. At this point, it feels like rage normalization is inevitable. I am curious what you guys think about it. Do you think it's a good change to make for warriors or not? Okay guys, so we've talked about some of the problems Season of Discovery is facing. Now let's offer some solutions, and of course your feedback is welcome, so definitely put it in the comments. So talking solutions for how to fix the current balance problems facing Season of Discovery, there are a number of options. The first solution is something Blizzard has definitely tried, but they need to lean way more into it. The idea to me is to go in the direction of Instructor Azuvius and Wrath of the Lich King. I'm not saying we should have to bring priests to complete the raid, but reward people for bringing class diversity. It feels like Ally Defenders was originally that kind of class check, where you needed the priests or the hunters to just get through the fight. I definitely think this is something Blizzard should look into doing more of, and I think it's a very good direction to go down. At the same time, Blizzard could go back to those ideas from No More Gone, where they had certain fights like Thermoplug that were extremely beneficial for ranged. But instead of making it just a range-focused raid, what if Blizzard makes some of the fights range, some of the fights melee? You're rewarded for having a diverse selection of classes. Another option for limiting class stacking would be to play with the loot balancing.
Man.
So let's say in Phase 4, there's a legendary for every single class, but you'd be able to complete more legendaries if you had a multitude of classes. Ultimately, there isn't really an obvious answer to fixing the balancing problems in Season of Discovery, but I'm sure you have some input as well, so I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. So we've talked about all the big class changes in Season of Discovery, and some of the hidden changes as well. And also we've talked about how some of these changes may not have the desired effect that Blizzard is hoping for. Undoubtedly, there will be new videos coming on this channel, like an updated DPS tier list in the near future with all the big changes. But really, I'm just excited to see what they'll do next, particularly with that warrior change. Will we end up seeing the range normalization or not? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts as well on the class balancing. Have you really noticed the class balancing being an issue for your guild, or is it not really a problem for you? While you're here, I really want to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. And then check out my ultimate consumables guide, because it feels like people still don't know how to exactly min-max their consumes.
We've got a newer warning in Sedalia, Missouri. This is a precautionary warning, but you do see these little divots in the line here. Sometimes that can lead to a tornado. So Sedalia, you might have a tornadic thunderstorm moving towards you right now. You want to take shelter over there in Missouri. Back down to our big storms in Oklahoma. Just look at the velocities. I mean, there's a big rotation here, right here. Another one here, several that are unwarned to the south and west of Ardmore now. It looks like by the way, it looks like the circulation that went through Ardmore is now organizing a little bit more again. So I'm becoming more concerned again about Daughtry and Sulphur here, as this storm has a history of producing a big tornado, lofting debris over 20,000 feet in the air. If it produces another tornado, it'll probably still be very big as it comes up towards Sulphur, so take shelter if you haven't already. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big time storms down here that we're watching closely. And look at this, even more isolated cells popping up as far south as south and west of Gainesville, Texas. All of these moving into that particularly favorable environment for spinning, rotating storms. Still watching the storm to the east of Oklahoma City as well. Tornado warnings continue for places like Sparks and Warwick. The rotation is a little bit less impressive now, but it's still capable of producing tornadoes here. They'll probably issue another kind of, precautionary warning for Chandler and Davenport at some point as this continues to go off to the north. But the big threat here now, I think, is going to be winds. 70-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch in diameter hail. That's going to be possible here as that storm continues to go to the north. Many rotating severe thunderstorms currently down here in Oklahoma. Let me show you we looked at this earlier, and it's actually ended up being a pretty good indicator of where we've ended up focusing a lot of our attention, the significant tornado parameter. Look at how much it's kind of still maxed out in front of our storms here. We're up to a 9 south of Tulsa. Okay, we've got some high values right around where our storms are forming, and all the way over to McAllister. And then we've also got an increased area of, favorable tornadic ingredients way down here to, south and west of Gainesville, where some of those new storms are forming, and where our big line is heading south of Wichita Falls. So more than we've seen all day today, conditions are becoming more and more favorable for tornadoes as the night goes on. So yeah, I would watch this area right here very closely in the near future. Also, of course, the area that we're watching now. And then we've got to watch for these storms as they move into the Tulsa area, as things have really kind of cooked, you could say, all day. Awaiting for these storms. We've got a lot of we've got a lot of ingredients in place for tornadoes, and it's all there for the taking. All those circulations. Once again, big time, nasty nighttime tornado there near Ardmore earlier. I've got as much media as I can find retweeted about that. If you want an idea of what we're dealing with here, that stuff's over on Twitter at Ryan Hall, y'all. That's my handle. I'm retweeting all that stuff. And according to some of the initial calculations, that you can do, just kind of thinking about like, okay, how high did the debris go with that storm? What was the velocities looking like? The storm that went through Ardmore, just to the west of it, hopefully, and that caused that debris signature, was likely a pretty strong tornado. Maybe EF2, EF3 or higher. So
yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I'm trying to max out.
Allowing these storms to produce tornadoes are not, it's not baby stuff. This is like real, potentially strong tornadoes.
Not feeling good so far. Let's see, come here. You little bitch.
If you're just now tuning in, this is we're almost on our 9th hour of consecutive coverage today of a severe weather outbreak that has produced a lot of tornadoes and other severe weather events. But actually right now, I think we're entering probably the peak of the event as all of these supercells start to produce tornadoes in southern
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And Kansas. Allen County, Kansas is now under a tornado warning. La Harpe, Moran, Ellsmore, Bayard, Bronson, Savonburg. All you guys in Kansas are under a tornado warning, and you can actually really see the supercellular structure with this storm. Pretty good. So this one's definitely trying to rotate enough to produce a tornado here. It's looking like a pretty strong storm. So Bronson and Moran, you guys should definitely be in your safe spots. Storm that is to the north and east of Ada, Oklahoma, is starting to wrap up. In the last couple of frames, we're seeing a more intense velocity signature there that could indicate that the storm is closer to being able to produce a tornado. It looks like a little bit of a cell merger has occurred there, and now the inflow area is pretty clear and able to take in some more moist air into the storm. We are also looking at the storm near Pauls Valley. That's still rotating as it comes up towards Byers. The storm that's going through Daughtry now and moving up towards Sulphur
in
Oklahoma has a history of producing a very strong tornado. And it looks like it might try to do that again. So hopefully everybody in Sulphur is ready for that, and you're getting into your safe spot. The rotation that's coming through Ardmore now, it still hasn't prompted another tornado warning.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
That rotation is pretty broad, but this is another storm that we have to watch to potentially produce a tornado here soon as it comes up towards Springer. New warning, another new warning. This is for the cluster of storms that went through Moore and Norman earlier. We talked just not too long ago about how they would probably issue a new warning for the Kendrick and Davenport area in Oklahoma. And there it is. It's a precautionary warning, but there are little areas like this that are probably
A new
about to
tornado
produce
warning
tornadoes
has
that's going
been
to happen
issued.
all up and down this line as the storm goes all the way up there towards Kendrick, Tyrone, Agra, and Avery in Oklahoma. Y'all should take shelter immediately. 9 tornado warnings now. Here's the sounding from Tulsa. Unfortunately, our storms are entering that environment. And basically, long story short, it's pretty favorable for rotating storms. Quite favorable, actually. I mean, if that's anywhere near, it would be at 601 SRH 747 at 0 to 3 kilometers. That's nuts. So basically, the big curved line that you saw there, the more curved and the bigger, usually,
Dude,
the worse
what the
news that is.
fuck?
For,
this is so much
the
better.
potential for seeing some big bad tornadoes. So the ingredients are coming together to support strong tornadoes tonight. New tornado warning for Wewoka, Lima, Holdenville, Butner, Nobletown, all these places in Oklahoma, as our supercell is really cranking up here and kind of just floating off to the north. We're waiting to see, if this is about to drop a tornado here. Right now, it's rotating quite a bit, but it's not yet. I don't think it's actually producing a tornado just yet. It's probably pretty close.
Dude, the one-hander build is fucking disgusting, bro.
Something else here.
Hey Ryan, it's Chris. We are dropping into Cromwell here in just a minute. We're going to go for that tornado warning just for our south here.
It's too far away.
Chris is still chasing. We've got him pulled up. Brad's out there. Brandon Clement. Velocity rotation on our storm approaching sulfur looks more concerning now. You can see that those, our colors are getting brighter here.
A
We're
new
getting
tornado
little bit of a
warning
tighter,
has been issued.
Velocity couplet. So hopefully everybody in sulfur is in their safe spot, and hopefully we get a new warning here for areas north of Daughtry. Chandra, if you don't care to mute.
That kid is so bad and mad.
Okay, so yeah, we got that new tornado warning that includes sulfur now. Just watch this loop. Just watch the loop here of our velocities. It's definitely coming together. This is probably about to produce another big tornado here as the storm goes up past sulfur, through sulfur up towards Roth and Vanoss.
All right, that's
new information.
fine.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Lincoln County, Oklahoma now.